Hello, my loves. So, today's reading, I feel like, is with the message, it's like a message of anticipation before something is to, like, take off. Kind of like a roller coaster, where, like, you're going, like, up, and you're, like, just waiting for that moment that you go, like, and shoot down. But I think, like, that shoot down is, like, a lot of abundance coming in, excitement, joy, love. You may have recently stepped into working with Hecate. I've been getting a lot of readings on my For You page that have to do with working with her. And I think with working with her, like, this may have been something that, like, you've thought about working with her for, like, years, or you may have worked with her on and off for years, but, like, not super actively. And I think that right now, like, you've either decided to step in and work with her and, fully work with her as a guide. You've got the Knight of Cups. Or you're like, it's coming soon. And I think with that, like, is why you're getting, like, all this abundance so quickly. The Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Empress. Possibly the Three of Swords, but I don't feel like that resonates with this reading. The only thing that I would say with the Three of Swords as kind of like, I don't really do like the bottom of the deck card, but if I were to do the bottom of the deck card with the Three of Swords, I'd say, like, there's something that's, like, being closed out. I would say your anxiety about your intuition and your anxiety about, like, am I right about this situation? Am I not right about this situation? And, like, with that message, I get, like, regardless of whether or not you were right about the situation, the divine has your back. So stop worrying about it. I'm going to read the cards, see what they're trying to tell me right now. So I actually got this message pretty quickly. And I would say, for me, I've noticed that since I started working with Hecate, like, my craft in, like, doing tarot readings and stuff like that has become a lot clearer, a lot smoother, and a lot quicker. And I'd say that I've been getting messages from, like, all over, but I've always noticed I've gotten messages from all over, but now it's almost like it's the being able to see the big picture and piecing all those, like, small little pieces together to, like, create that whole message. With the Knight of Cups, this has to do with, like, a message coming in, and with the Wings, I see it comes in quickly, and this is a message of, like, filling all of your cups. And I'd say with the Magician, whatever, it doesn't necessarily have to be Hecate, but I know for me, for certain, it's Hecate. But I would say, like, there is some sort of spirit that has been reaching out to you to work with you, and they've honed in on your craft. They are, I'd say, like, enamored by you and your ability. And they're, like, if you've, like, felt a boost of self-confidence lately, and you're not really questioning, like, your looks, your ability, like, yourself as a whole, like, you've just stepped into that, like, self-confidence, I feel like this may be something that's related to that. And I'd say with them being proud of you, there's been a lot of gifts and gratification that's been coming in. You've been doing a lot of work, not just for yourself, but for generational trauma, for the divine, especially with the divine stepping into the divine feminine, and I know the divine masculine stepping more into that protector role. The balance coming in between us, like, the people who have been working for like the last 4 or 5 years to like heavily work on themselves and step into the role that they need to step into, work through whatever it is that they need to work through. I wouldn't say that it's coming out to a close, but there is a certain chapter in the healing to be able to close that part out. I think that is like what this time is right now, especially like with Mercury retrograde coming to an end. I feel like that is the end of the chapter. And I would say like the next chapter is not only abundance, but like stepping into your Empress role, like stepping into the role where you're able to help others, you're able to teach people based off of what you've learned, so that like this next quote unquote generation of the people that are healing, the next people that are going to be healing for the next 4 or 5 years, I'd say like especially with I don't think it's fixed signs. I'm not the best with astrology itself, but there's like Cancer. Give me a second. I have to research. Okay, so it was the cardinal signs have like come to a close with their healing and stuff like that in a certain sense. I know for me specifically, I'm a Cancer stellium, so I've been doing a lot of healing. And the next ones that I think are to like step into that healing role is the fixed signs, which is Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and give me a second, Aquarius. Let me pull some cards from this one, see if I can get anything with that to add to that. But it's not only like the stepping into your best you, but I think like also stepping into a teaching sort of role. And yeah. I thought these cards were going to work for me today, but this is the second time that I've tried to work with those cards, and they're just not doing it today. I'd also say, like, not even in a bad sense, like, I feel like you've stepped into, like, you may be, like, more on the weirder side and don't really care about, like, once you stepped into your self-confidence, that was, like, that part of you came back. Being like loud, outgoing, and like of course for me I'd say I'm more of like an ambivert, so like I have my loud and outgoing, and when I feel comfortable I'm like in that position, but then there's the other times of me where I'm very quiet, observant. I'd say even when I am loud I'm observant, but it's like stepping back into that balance and who you truly are, and that's like done wonders for your self-confidence. 555. Change, encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, and creative work. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. We're going to try and pull one more card if I have to. Oh, there's already a card there. Hold on. I might not have enough time for this, but we've got 222, which is feminine forces. 1011, take action, hope, new beginnings. Fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. The 222 also says relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. 1010, it's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. And finally, 0505, unexpected shift, divine intervention, sudden challenges, love, pleasant surprises, and gut feeling. Hope this helps.